Collateralizing America with Sam Davis.
All right, this first little thing here is, in my understanding, really happened. But this is typical of a governmental agency, and it's quite a nice little story. It's about a guy that had a stream running through his property, and all of a sudden these dams started appearing on the stream. And some of you may have seen this, but over the course of time. But anyway, this Michigan DEQ, Department of Environmental Quality, wrote a letter to this guy, and he says, "It has come to the attention of the Department of Environmental Quality that there has been recent unauthorized activity on the above referenced parcel of property. You have been certified as a legal landowner and or contractor who did the following unauthorized activity. Construction and maintenance of 2 wood debris dams across the outlet stream of Spring Pond. A permit must be issued prior to the start of this type of activity. A review of the department's files shows that no permits have been issued. Therefore, the department has determined that this activity is in violation of Part 301, Inland Lakes and Streams of the Natural Resource and EPA Act of the Public Acts of 1994 of the Michigan compiled laws annotated. The department has been informed that one or both of the dams partially failed during a recent rain event, causing debris and flooding at downstream locations. We find that the dams are inherently hazardous and cannot be permitted. The department therefore orders you to cease and desist all activities at this location and to restore the stream to a free flow condition by removing all wood and brush forming the dams from the stream channel. All restoration work shall be completed no later than January 31st, 1998. Please notify this office when the restoration has been completed so the follow-up site inspection may be scheduled by our staff. Failure to comply with this request or any further unauthorized activity on the site may result in this case being referred for elevated enforcement action. We anticipate and would appreciate your full cooperation in this matter. Please feel free to contact me at this office if you have any questions." And here's the response. "Dear Mr. Price, your certified letter dated 12/17/97 has been handed to me to respond to. First of all, Mr. DeVries is not the legal landowner and or contractor at the address in Michigan. I am the legal owner, and a couple of beavers are in the state unauthorized process of constructing and maintaining 2 wood debris dams across the outlet stream of my spring pond. While I did not pay for, authorize, nor supervise their dam project, I think they would be highly offended that you called their skillful use of natural building materials debris. I would like to challenge your department to attempt to emulate their dam project anytime and any place you choose. I believe I can safely state there is no way you could ever match their dam skills, their dam resourcefulness, their dam ingenuity, their dam persistence, and their dam determination, and or their dam work ethic. As to your request, I do not think the beavers are aware that they must first fill out a dam permit prior to the start of this type of dam activity." Is this great or what? My first dam question to you is, are you trying to discriminate against my spring pond beavers, or do you request all beavers throughout this state to conform to the said dam request? If you are not discriminating against these particular beavers through the Freedom of Information Act, I request completed copies of all those other applicable beaver dam permits that have been issued. Perhaps we will see if there really is a dam violation of Part 301, Inland Lakes and Streams of the Natural Resource and Environmental Protection Act of 1994, being sections of the Michigan compiled laws, blah, blah, blah. I have several concerns. My first concern is, aren't the beavers entitled to legal representation? The Spring Pond beavers are financially destitute and are unable to pay for said representation, so the state will have to provide them with a dam lawyer. The department's dam concern that neither one or both of the dams failed during a recent rain event causing flooding is proof that this is a natural occurrence which the department is required to protect. In other words, we should leave the Spring Pond beavers alone rather than harassing them and calling their dam names. If you want to if you want the stream restored to a dam-free flow condition, please contact the Beavers. But if you're going to arrest them, they obviously did not pay any attention to your dam letter, being unable to read English. Be sure they are read the Miranda rights first. As for me, I am not going to cause more flooding or dam debris jams by interfering with these dam builders. If you want to hurt these dam beavers, be aware I'm sending a copy of your dam letter in this response to PETA. If your dam department seriously finds all dams of this nature inherently hazardous and truly will not permit their existence in this state, I seriously hope you're not selectively enforcing this dam policy, or once again both the Spring Pond beavers and I scream prejudice. In my humble opinion, the Spring Pond beavers have a right to build their unauthorized dams as long as the sky is blue, the grass is green, and water flows downstream. They have more dam right than I do to live and enjoy Spring Pond. If the Department of Natural Resources and Environmental Protection lives up to its name, it should protect the natural resources, beavers, and the environment, beavers' dams. So as far as the beavers and I are concerned, this dam case can be referred for more elevated enforcement action right now. Why wait until 1/31/98? The Spring Pond beavers may be under the dam ice then, and there will be no way for you or your dam staff to contact or harass them then. Whew. In conclusion, I would like to bring your attention to a real environmental quality health problem in the area. It is the bears. Bears are actually defecating in our woods. I definitely believe you should be persecuting the defecating bears and leave the beavers alone. If you're going to investigate the beaver dam, watch your step. The bears are not careful where they dump. Being unable to comply with your dam request and being unable to contact you on your dam answering machine, I'm sending this response to your day office via another government organization, the damn USPS. Maybe someday it'll get there. What a thing of beauty, huh? Okay, the theory of cognitive dissonance. You can read through this. The main thing is that you need to be able to recognize when this phenomenon is taking place. And I've gone through kind of a metamorphosis, if you will, in my thinking and my processes where, believe me, over the last 2 years, I had a guy in a seminar in Michigan. I mentioned something about man walking on the moon and what a great achievement that was, and he walks up to me and he says, "You don't really believe that man really walked on the moon, do you?" And I just kind of looked at him and go, "Oh no, I don't want to have this conversation." You know, the theory of cognitive dissonance is when people bring something to you that is so totally foreign to what you believe or what you were taught that you just, your eyes glaze over, your mind shuts off, and you just say, "I don't want to hear this because I can't deal with it." All of the things that the quote patriot or freedom community talk about of different things, and people then say, "Oh, you're one of those conspiracy guys." Well, I'm not necessarily a conspiracy guy. I'm a truth finder. I'm a truth seeker. Whatever the truth is, I want to know. I can handle it, I think. I want to be able to be in a position where I can handle it. I don't want to be lied to. So when you're dealing with the theory of cognitive dissonance, if you just recognize it for what it is, then you can deal with it, categorize it for what it is, take in the information, and then seek out other information to either confirm or discredit whatever you've heard. I'm not going to ask you in the next 2 days to believe everything I say. Quite the opposite. I'm going to say to you, call me a liar, go out and find out for yourself. That's what this is about. I'm just going to try and show you the road map to use to go out and find out for yourself. So that's the theory of cognitive dissonance.